5 days after the previous incident, Janine manipulates the news, telling the public that the attack on Abnegation faction was orchestrated by the Divergents, under the pretext that they wanted to destroy the faction system by targeting important individuals. Meanwhile, Eric discovers a box buried and kept by the Abnegation faction at Triss's house. The scene change. Despite his initial dislike for Triss, Peter joins them as they hide in the Amity faction. Triss frequently has nightmares about her parents' deaths, also feeling guilty for killing her friend, amidst the many deaths around her. In her deep trauma, Triss changes her appearance by cutting her hair short. The scene change. Janine explains the purpose of the found box, saying it contains a message from the past that will ensure a future for the worthy, and only a Divergent can open it. After the explanation, Janine orders her troops to search for Divergents. On the other side, Triss, Four, and Peter are eating when they receive a call informing them that Triss and Four are now fugitives. Peter provokes Triss about her parents' deaths, leading to a fight where Triss attacks Peter, causing him to fall. Four calms Triss down, but their altercation draws the attention of everyone present, and the Amity leader reminds them that violence is not tolerated, and they must follow the faction's rules. Outside, Janine's forces arrive to search for Divergents. Eric and his companions carry a device that can instantly detect a person's faction. When Triss, Four, and Caleb wants to leave, and Peter wishes to join them but is forbidden by Four, leading to Peter's betrayal as he loudly reveals their location. They are chased by Eric's forces, leading to a shootout. Luckily, a train passes by, and they escape onto it. But inside, they find themselves among factionless individuals and end up fighting again. Caleb hides while Triss and Four fight, and when Triss is nearly thrown off the train, Four saves her. Cornered, Four reveals his real name, Tobias Eaton, and the factionless reveal they have been searching for him. They are then taken to the factionless headquarters, where, to their surprise, the leader is Four's mother. While Triss and Four are aware that Four's mother was believed to be deceased, they discover she is alive. During a meal, Four's mother explains why she faked her death, citing domestic abuse from her husband Marcus as the reason. She left with the help of the administration to protect her and Marcus's reputations, as he was the president of the administration. She is also building an army to defeat Janine and offers Triss, Four, and their companions a chance to join her. However, Four is reluctant to align with his mother, possibly due to a lack of affection in the past. As they journey to meet with other allies, Caleb decides to go his own way, seeking solitude. Upon arrival, they reunite with friends outside the Candor headquarters. Inside, Triss and Four are captured as fugitives and brought before the Candor leader. Triss argues that if they are handed over to Janine, they will be executed without trial. Four requests a trial at Candor, which has a truth serum. During the trial, Four admits his true feelings for Triss, and he is declared innocent. When it's Triss's turn, she honestly admits she is divergent and has committed acts she regrets, including the death of her friend Will, under extreme circumstances to protect herself. Despite her guilt and grief, she is also declared innocent. Later, Triss confronts Christina but is asked to leave. Meanwhile, Janine conducts simulations on Divergents to open a mysterious box, resulting in many deaths. She then orders her forces to kill all Divergents. That night, Janine's forces attack, using chips that control minds. Triss is shot but recovers. As they attempt to escape, they are confronted and captured by Eric, who tests Triss with a device that confirms she is 100% divergent. Confused by the results, Eric tests her again with the same outcome. Just as Triss is in danger, her allies arrive to rescue her. Then Eric challenges Four to kill him, increasing the tension. But Four unconcernedly shoots Eric. Jack realizes that Janine is the mastermind behind the attacks and decides to help defeat her. The sophisticated tool is given to Janine. Then Peter comes forward, seeking a promotion, and reveals how to capture Triss by exploiting her compassion. Janine uses this information to psychologically pressure Triss and implants mind-controlling chips in those previously shot. 3 individuals, under the influence of these chips, threaten to commit suicide unless Triss surrenders. Triss and Tori rush to save them, managing to rescue 2, but tragically, 1 person dies. The story reveals the sophistication of the chips. which include a radio transmitter that could kill the person if removed incorrectly. In the chaos, 4's mother's right-hand person urges Tris to surrender to prevent more casualties, but 4 and others defend her. Unbeknownst to anyone, Tris surrenders herself to the authorities. When 4 learns of this, he rushes to follow her. Upon arrival, Tris is detained, and then subjected to a simulation trial to open a mysterious box. Before the trial, she is informed that previous subjects died during the simulation. Tris must pass simulations of all 5 factions to survive. Janine casually discusses the murders she's committed, angering Tris to the point of threatening to shoot Peter unless everyone is released. However, Janine coolly instructs Tris to shoot Peter. Tris fires at Janine but is thwarted by bulletproof glass. In a desperate move, Tris threatens suicide, but Caleb appears, revealing he has been working with Janine. Disappointed by the situation, Tris questions Janine, asking if the killings will stop if she does what Janine wants. Janine assures that if Tris passes the simulations and opens the box, there will be no more killings. Tris undergoes the simulations, successfully passing the Dauntless and Candor simulations. During the 3rd erudite simulation, 4 appears to rescue her. Janine notes Tris's uniqueness, as she tests positive for 4 factions in one day, a feat previously unseen. And Tris doesn't take part in the abnegation simulation because she already went through it when she was separated from Caleb. As Tris struggles with the final simulation, Amity, she experiences nosebleeds and fainting, prompting Janine to postpone the trial. During the break, Caleb explains to Tris why she is special and reveals that the box contains a message from their ancestors. Tris is then taken back for further simulations, where she finds 4 imprisoned. Tris rebels but is sedated in the simulation room. She pleads with Janine to release 4, but Janine refuses, wanting Tris to focus on the simulations. Frustrated, Tris breaks the glass and attacks Janine, only to find herself trapped inside a simulation. Tris fails the simulation and is declared dead. Janine is saddened by her near success, and Caleb also feels depressed but still keeps his distance from Tris. Peter, who witnessed this, became compassionate and felt sorry for Tris. Tris's body is then brought before 4. 4, who sees this, goes berserk, attacking Peter and the other 2 people. Suddenly, Tris regains consciousness, having only been in a temporary death-like state. And then Peter suggests they attack the guards. Tris requests the box, and Peter helps by unlocking doors and disabling CCTV, while Tris and 4 retrieve the box. At the same time, Tori discovers how to safely remove the chips. Tris and 4 are in the simulation, needing only to take the box and leave. But Tris decides to open the box first, honoring her mother's sacrifice. 4 allows Tris to undergo her simulation, guarding the room while she confronts not Janine, but herself in the simulation. Meanwhile, others successfully enter the simulation room. Just then, Tris opens the box, and when Tris is about to be shot, Janine stops them. Everyone witnesses the box's contents, revealing that divergents are the true purpose of the experiment, disproving the belief that they are the only ones alive in the world. The factions are merely a test to form pure human personalities. Despite this, Janine insists that the faction system is the best way to live, and orders her troops to bury the box and kill Tris and 4. However, the factionless arrive to save them. Evelyn, 4's mother, confronts Janine, who is taken away for trial. 4 spreads the ancestors' message throughout the city, leading the citizens to mingle and move towards the gate. And the film ends. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, because by subscribing you have supported me to make better videos. See you in the next video.